Hello and welcome to Stage 5 of Club Day Divo, where we find ourselves at Monza. Now, you can finish this whole event pretty quick, but you can see right here that I had to take a break for a while, had to go do some other stuff, and I lost at least an hour. But that's okay, lots of fun to be had. So, drafting event, and this could be interesting, because I think it said that we're drafting off the Hennessy Venom F5, so that means drafting won't work if you try to draft off anyone else. Of course, you can slingshot people, but the counter won't change. So the difficulty will be, the F5 is definitely faster. So to catch draft, you need drive out of the corner. And again, this is where brake assist can hurt you, because brake assist low brakes too late, so then you end up being on the brakes too deep into the corner, and when you should be on the throttle, you're still on the brakes trying to avoid going off track. So that can be a problem for some people. But, woo, that was close. But there we go. And I'm going to do some other techniques during this day that some of you guys have seen me do before, others have not. Wow. I didn't want to get tangled up with the Regera. Oh my goodness, oh, he was going to pass the Ferrari. That's bizarre, he just smacked me. So I'm going to have to brake earlier than normal because the F5 is going to be braking super early. I didn't necessarily want to hit him. And he's going to brake again at the exit here, which is stupid because you don't need to. So it's very beneficial to know how the bots drive. I'm surprised the Ferrari's catching me. So again, and we know that F5 is going to overbrake. Boom, big hit. It's actually better if I don't hit him. Oh, come on. I was hoping to get some side draft. Come on, man. I want to pit him. Okay, well, I wasted a bunch of time. Good thing we got another lap because I lose the draft. Again, it's not that hard to get in all this drafting. It's not actually based on meters. You're getting 2.5 meters for every meter that you draft. Good grief, you little Y-Rock. He just smacked me. Obviously, he has much better brakes than me. Or I was braking too early. I could have been braking too early. Oh, the F5 was braking there? Good grief. When you see bots driving badly, that tells you something about brake assists. Sometimes, like a lot of people don't realize that brake assist low will sometimes brake in areas that you don't need to. So you definitely lose time that way. Okay, almost filling up my tire, my counter. Oh, and then it's over. Well, isn't that wonderful? That makes it easy. Alrighty, so that's it for the first race. Let's get on and see what we got here. Overtaking 10 different cars and reaching an average speed requirement. That sounds like fun. Now it's confession time. I got obsessed with this race. I eventually gave up on my obsession, but I got a little bit obsessive. I really wanted to win this race. And certainly was possible. You'll see. It's possible to win this race. What I never did check is how much off track do you get. It says you don't get off track. That's not true. You do get off track, just not a lot. And maybe I could have shaved a bit of time by doing some off track cutting very strategically. But it's not a requirement to win. And after I did this race pretty well, 3-4 times all the way to the end, I decided, you know what, this is getting stupid. I'm not earning any, I'd earn a tiny bit extra for a first place finish, but it was the principle of the thing. There, get a little bit of a push from him. Remember, always go in front and get a push. And you got to brake pretty far back, but the advantage of braking far back is, look at my drive-through here, and look how much I distanced the bot behind me. That tells you what proper braking points will do for you. Oh, a little mistake there. And catch some draft off the Chiron and then go for a pass. See, I bash him a little bit. If you bash a bot a little bit, they often slow down. So that's actually a strategic thing. Oh, and I'm giving up a lot there. That's interesting. I'm adding all this up because the amount that I'm short at the end, I can see it now. I can see, maybe I should have kept trying this. And right there, I wasn't optimal. I gave up about at least 2 seconds there because I overbraked because of the bot being in my way. Boom! Look how fast he slows down. Look at my big smash. Yeah, some of it was just how fast I am. Now, I haven't passed many cars, but that's okay. Don't sweat it. You have no trouble finding them. Average speed, not a problem here. I am still over upgraded because it's not currently required to have the PR I do. It will be by the end of this event. And look at this power, baby. I love powering through that chicane. This section's nice. Monza's a really fun track. No wonder they call it the Cathedral of Speed. It definitely is the Cathedral of Speed. Mind you, I've heard some other people say it different ways as well, but you can certainly find the Cathedral of Speed if you look it up. And again, not optimized. Wow. So that's 9 of 10, and I'm in 5th place. So obviously, you only have to get up to 4th place. But I want to win, I want to win, I want to win. Oh, look at that. More time wasted. I can see it. I can see all of my mistakes in front of me. Well, how frustrating. All of my mistakes laid out in front of me. So obviously after this, very soon I'm going to be in position 2, because we've got 3 cars in front of me. One of them's going to be a Regera, is it not? Yes. And is that a... Oh, that's interesting. A Brabham. Ooh, and I tagged him. No problem passing him. He's going to be really powerful in the corners if he's being driven correctly. Okay, well, I got tangled up there. That lost me more time. Ah, there's that Ferrari. F40 Le Mans, I think, and nice power to the corner. So here we are, 2nd place. 1st place, nowhere in sight. And here's where we start to see where all of my mistakes added up. No really massive mistakes, but several minor mistakes, and that can easily add up to 5-6 seconds. Just a handful of minor mistakes. And I'm pretty sure that's all I needed. See, that's better, still not optimal, but that was pretty good going through that section. And then it's very hard to see signs on your left-hand side, and you got to brake just before the 2nd one. Very hard to see its speed. And that's pretty decent. And look, you can see him. You can see him! But I decided, enough's enough. I've done enough. So, how far back am I? 6 seconds? Let's just take a look at this. 427. Off 1 second. Oh, I almost wish I would have done it again. It's gonna bug me. Oh well, I'm gonna have to let it go. Now, because the bots never drive our car properly, you brake really late that first time, and the silly bots brake at the exit of that chicane. I mean, you never would do that in real life. Never. All the bots do it. They all brake at the exit of the chicane. So silly. Oh well. There's no braking at the exit. You brake before. You get back on the gas before you're even at the entrance of the chicane in every single car in this game. So, oh well. You can't learn a lot. You can learn a little bit from watching low brake assist, but not a lot. Oh my, way off track. Okay, we'll draft off the Regera, catch up a little bit. I love the Regera. It's a really stylish car. I like it. Okay, so this is my last lap too. Short race. A little bit of a dump and pass, a bump and pass. And 3 more cars to go. Does that mean I win this race? 3, 2, 1, I guess so. Goodbye. Oh, what am I doing wrong? What is it just... Oh, yes. 205 is not the amount of cars I have to pass. That's a speed requirement. Ah, sorry, silly me. That's better. That's better. Speed requirement here is definitely a little bit... It takes you quite a long time to reach it. So, there we go. Hit it there. Probably could have hit it twice if I wanted to. But not required. Oh. Actually, let's make him push me. That F5, he'll push me up to meet my speed. Right? Come on, let's hit that speed. There we go. Nice push from the Venom F5. Wonderful. Oh, and I still finished in 2nd place. Oh well. I'll let it go. Can't always finish in 1st place, even though I want to. Now, this race, this is a longer race, and we're not going to do the whole thing. I didn't bother testing how much I can go off track. There's a huge gaggle here. You want to get through this as fast as possible. And the F5 gets hung up by the slower cars, by the problem. The F40 is really not that slow of a car, the F40 Le Mans version. And we're going to be careful here. You don't want front end damage, because that's going to slow you down. If you crack your windshield, you definitely have a slower car. And it's also going to be looser in the corners, and it's going to have worse brakes. So avoid contact getting through the field. And then it's just do what you saw me doing in the other races of the day. On the brakes early, back to the gas early. Let's undercut him. Beautiful. And the Wyra. I'm going to brake a bit early and then try to set up a pass. Maybe set up an inside pass here. He's pretty fast. There we go. I didn't hit him. I didn't think I hit him. That's weird. Now this is a pretty long race with nobody in front of me. And we're not going to be watching the whole thing. I'll tell you that right now. Ooh, not optimizing, not optimizing. I lost time there. Oh my gosh. I was back to the throttle, a pinch. Wow, my trajectory was wrong. That's the problem. And so right here, we're going to skip ahead to lap 3. Okay, it's going to happen. You'll see it because my car's going to move over. There we go. This is the end of lap 3. And you just keep doing what you saw me doing in the other stages. Obviously, I had time left over. Not a lot. You know, that's not a lot of time, but still, more than I needed. Okay, let's get on to the last race, a one-on-one with the F5. Now, this is interesting. Watch on your right-hand side when this race starts. You gotta be careful, I'll show you what I mean. There he is. Don't go to the right. Like, I try a little bit of contact there. You can't stop him from passing you, but don't sweat it. Bots are horrible in the corners. So watch this. No problem. He's taking it really weird, like horrible trajectory through the corner. And that's it. Not going to see him again because he's driving so bad. In fact, we started after the start-finish line, so he's going to be driving in formation the whole lap. He'll be staying on the right-hand side of the track the whole lap, which means he will never optimize one corner because he will not go to the left. When bots drive in formation, they stay as if there's a car on their outside even though there isn't. So it's actually an easy stage, and I'm not going to use any of that counter you see. I mean, I guess I could for fun, but I don't want to. And then at the end of this, we'll get into how much our currency and gold I spent and how much I earned. And yeah, all in all, it's a fun event. It's a fun car, fast car. Certainly not as fast as the F5, but I like it. I dig the Divo. I dig the Divo, yes, digging the Divo. Alrighty, and as I said, the F5, look at that. I mean, he's way back there, quarter kilometer now. Yep, it's just starting to gain on me. Because of course, that's a monstrously fast car, but the bots just don't do it justice. The final bonus amounts are being added on, and like I said, we're going to get to the total earnings and total costs. So my total upgrade costs $2,253,800 R dollars and 550 gold. Total earnings $353,755 R dollars and 75 gold. So definitely a net loss. Well, thank you for joining me. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.